Watch, Tucker Carlson makes Maxine Waters swallow her lies on live TV. Christian News alerts, watching Tucker Carlson debate liberals and leftists on public television is always a treat to behold. Recently, Carlson responded to comments that member of Congress made about him just minutes prior, on live television. Among his remarks, this one comes to mind. I just had to play it, I couldn't help myself," Carlson said, laughing hysterically after hearing Maxine's comments, because of course, Maxine Waters is self-discrediting. Why does Maxine Waters get to go on cable channels and no one ever mentions her ethical problems, the fact that she lives in a $4.5 million house after working for the government for 40 years, etc., Carlson explained. They're super hyper-skeptical of everything Trump says, and then they're not skeptical at all of anything that Maxine Waters says, he said, with more details from the Blaze. When Representative Maxine Waters, DCA, spoke with MSNBC host Joy Reid, she was responding to a recent discussion Carlson had on his show concerning rumors that she might consider running for the White House in 2020. She said, "If the millennials want me to run for president, I'd do it," a response that made Tucker Carlson laugh. It's hard enough to see America's youngest generations voting for her. In fact, a recent statistic has revealed that America's youngest generation, Generation Z, is the most conservative since World War II, according to Forbes. Carlson found humor in Maxine's absurd suggestion, to say the least. Having taken offense to this, Waters ended up calling Carlson a liar. "Don't believe anything they're saying. They made up the story. They are trying every way they can to discredit me, to make people uncomfortable with me. So you're gonna be hearing a lot more from these people, who are all, aligned with trying to discredit Maxine Waters," she added. However, she was unaware that Carlson would respond only 4 minutes later on live television. After learning about Waters' comments, the Fox News host paused a segment on his show to laugh at her comments and give her a live, on-air response. In addition to bringing up the fact that she is one of the wealthiest people in Los Angeles, Carlson would call Maxine Waters out for her ethics. One guest on the show went so far as to compare Waters giving political opinions on public television like Bernie Madoff giving financial advice. "It's the Dan Rather effect," spoke Carlson's guest. "He is on television often, and he is always talking about the moral virtues of journalism. But people forget he was fired from CBS in 2004 because he presented fake documents in a 60-minute story." Waters has had quite a checkered past and should be the last person to speak about ethics. Besides the many times she has called for Trump's impeachment, she even claimed that the Trump dossier was completely true, despite even intelligence agencies finding the rumors questionable. It's always satisfying to watch Tucker Carlson destroy these leftist figures who can't see through their own hypocrisy, but it was a special treat to see his response with such immediacy.